Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I would like to start with an apology for not uploading for a couple of weeks, but the reason is I had some health issues regarding to my neck and my back. I had to do some tests, x-rays, MRI. These issues can be traced back to a few bad habits I did in the past few years that I'm paying the price for right now. Now I thought this is gonna be a good idea for a new video talking about the bad habits artists do regarding health. I'm gonna talk about 10 bad habits and how I'm planning to change from now on. So this is gonna be like a different type of tutorials that you don't usually see artists do, since it's not related directly to painting or drawing techniques, but more about the health condition while you're working on your art. So I had some pain in my neck and my shoulders for like a past year and a half, but I was neglecting it for as long as I could. So I got used to the neck pain that started to happen like every once or twice a month, then once or twice a week, then every day. Then I started having some headaches. I started taking pills for the headaches. I just couldn't move my neck anymore. I had a lot of pain even rotating my neck. Even the pills for the headaches didn't work anymore. I had like 4 to 6 pills a day and still had the same pain. So I just had to face the music and go check it out. So the MRI and the x-rays weren't that good, to be honest. I have some muscle spasms in the neck muscles and also weak shoulder muscles, weak back muscles due to the lack of exercising and working out. I also had some lymph nodes scattered around my neck area. I still don't know what they are, the reason for them yet. I also have a small hemangioma inside the 6th cervical spine vertebra. It's like a white circle in the x-rays. I did a contrast MRI 2 days ago and the result's gonna be tomorrow, so I'm a bit anxious about it. So I was shocked to see all these many issues I had to deal with without knowing throughout the year and a half, or maybe longer than 2 years. So the doctors gave me some prescription to take 6 to 8 pills a day, and I need more scan, more x-rays, more MRI during the upcoming weeks. And I also have to do like 50 physical therapy sessions just to get my neck and shoulder back to its original state. Now I know that sounds like a bleak diagnosis, but I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful that I'm gonna be back to normal like I used to be in like 4 or 5 years ago. I had to understand why all this happened. So I'm gonna explain to you and to myself the 10 bad habits I did for years and years that led to this condition, sadly, that I'm in. And also I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna do about it and how I'm gonna change my attitude toward drawing and painting from now on. Okay, the first bad habit that every artist do one way or another, the bad posture. It's related to every artist out there hunched over his or her drawing for hours. I used to paint for like 10 or 8 hours a day non-stop. Back when I used to do like oil paintings, I didn't even put the painting on the easel. I just put it on the table, and I stood up and I hunched over the canvas and started painting for maybe 8 to 10 hours a day, without even taking a break sometimes, neglecting all the pain I have in my neck and my back while doing it. I was just soldiering on and painting for hours and hours in a very, very bad posture. And then when I went digital, I did the same exact thing. I put my tablet on the desk and paint hunched over it. The chair was too high and the table was too low, so I was hunched over the tablet, painting for hours and hours in digital. Even when I used the desktop computer, I moved my head forward, focusing on some details on the screen, while my screen was much lower than my chair. So I was looking down in forward position. So my neck was stretching forward and my back just slumped down. So after like 6 or 7 years of doing this, the pain finally caught up with me. And now I have what they call the forward head posture. It's very common these days with the laptops and phones, texting for hours. You will have what's called a forward head posture. Your head is moving forward while your back is still in the same place. So your head will have all the weight on the neck vertebrae without the support of your lower back. So now even if I try to do the same posture I did before, like moving my head forward, it will have very, very bad effect. The pain is unbelievable. So I can't do that even if I want to. So what I do now, if I want to sit down and do like a pencil drawing, I put my sketchbook on a 45-degree table that isn't so low, so my chair is lower than the table. I don't have to lower my back or lower my neck to look at my sketchbook. It's in front of me. Not so high, so I have to raise my arm, and not so low that I have to lower my neck and look at it. And if I want to do an oil painting, I now use an easel. I paint standing up all the way, positioning the painting right in front of me in like a 15 to 30 degrees of my line of sight. This way I don't have to look down or hunch over it to paint on it. As for digital, I position my head on top of my shoulders, so my ears are aligned with my shoulders and my back is straightened up, looking directly ahead of me, with the screen raised up to meet my gaze. Again, with 15 to 13 degrees of my line of sight, instead of looking down like I did before. So now my head is completely positioned, having the full support of my upper back and my lower back. Okay, bad habit number 2, being overweight. Sadly, this is my condition right now. I didn't used to be this overweight, but 2 years ago, I was at my healthy weight of 80 kilograms, which is like 175 pounds. But some bad events happened. I met some negative people, I had bad relationships, and it completely affected my life, and I started eating like a mad dog. I went from 80 kilograms to about 110 kilograms, which is like 242 pounds in less than 1 year. And then I stayed with this weight for like another year. It was like junk food, chips, chocolate, soft drinks, all of it. It just led to a disaster. All this weight added to the bad posture I did in the previous bad habit, it all caused this immense pressure on my neck and cervical spine. So my big belly was pulling my neck down, while my forward position of the head was pushing down on the same place of the cervical spine, causing it to like compress, and in need for physical therapy just to decompress the vertebrae away from each other. So what I do now, I decided to do a diet even before I found out about the problems with my neck. I decided to do a diet in the 1st of January of 2017, the first day of the year. I decided to go into a diet because I thought it's gonna help my neck. Even before I know it, I had all these problems. I just knew if I lost the weight, there will be less pressure on my neck. So I started with 110 kilograms, 242 pounds at the 1st of January. I replaced the junk food with healthy vegetables and fruits. I replaced the artificial sugars with honey. I replaced the soft drinks with orange juice, and replaced the heavy meaty meals with tuna salads and just salads. So in the past 4 months, right now, I went from 242 pounds to 210. I lost about 14 kilograms or 32 pounds, which is a good thing, to be honest. I feel the pressure is a bit went off my shoulders and my neck, but I still need like a 40 pounds to get back in shape. So I decided to lose like a half a pound every single day for another 5 months. Hopefully in 5 months I will go back to my normal healthy weight of 165 pounds. I started running every day for at least 30 minutes, or at least fast-paced walking. If I'm not gonna run, I'm gonna walk it out. So I lost like 32 pounds in 3 months, which is like 10 pounds every month, which is much better than what I used to weigh. Like 242 pounds is really, really hard to live with. Bad habit number 3. The wrong kind of drinking. By drinking soft drinks, a lot of tea, coffee, sugary drinks, any drink with a lot of sugar just to quench my thirst around the day. I realized that the only thing I was doing is just adding more and more pounds to my weight and not get even close to quench my thirst through the day. I was getting even more dehydrated with the soft drinks and the tea. So the whole drinking soft drinks and tea just added more and more to my headaches, my daily headaches. It was just unbelievable. The headaches didn't go away even for a single day. So instead of drinking water, I was just drinking the wrong type of water and just taking pills for my headaches. From the start of this year, I quit soft drinks, I quit coffee, I quit sugary drinks, and I replaced my tea with green tea. And I keep like a 2-liter bottle, around 70 ounces of water near my desk for the whole day in a cooler, so it stays chilled throughout the day. So every day I have to drink like 2 liters, no matter what. It also helped me a lot with my diet, by the way. The more you drink water, the less you're gonna feel hungry, the less you're gonna need the less you're gonna feel the need to snack on chips and chocolate and all that. The more you drink water, the better you're gonna feel, the healthier your body will be. Bad habit number 4. Sitting down for long hours. This is the worst bad habit that I'm actually still doing right now, but not as bad as it was. My normal day was waking up at 8 a.m. or maybe 9, sitting on my desk, checking emails, social media, browsing the internet, and then start work like around 9 or 10. I eat on my desk, I work on my desk, I draw on my desk, all the way to like 10 or 11 p.m. So I have like 16 hours, 14 hours sitting on my desk non-stop. Then I go to sleep and I lay on my bed. Every day, every week, every month, around the year. This didn't just add to my neck issues, but also a painful burn in my feet, in my thighs, and the lower back as well. And I never knew what it was from. It was obvious that it's from sitting down. So what I do now is I set a timer for like an hour or 2, and when the alarm goes off, I have to stand up. I have to walk around. I have to like go around my house, or just at least stretch out or stand up, do some stretches. Then I sit down back again after like 15 minutes. And the next session I might just stand up and work standing up for another 2 hours, then sit down for 2 hours, then stand up for 2 hours, and so on. Just remember, sitting down for long hours like I did will do so much harm to your body that it will eventually stop you from painting altogether like it did with me. Bad habit number 5. No working out, no stretching, and no activities. My lifestyle before was so harmful. I didn't even go out for a walk for days or maybe for weeks. Even when I go out with like friends, I take my car, I drive, or call a cab. No stretching, no running, no jogging, nothing. So this added also to my pain and gaining so much weight in only 1 year. What I do now is I wake up, I drink a bit of water, and I go for a run. At least for 30 minutes. If not running, fast walking. And I also stretch between every session, like I said, for 15 minutes every 2 hours. And when my day is over, like around 9 p.m., I go for a walk, a very calm, peaceful walk around the city for like an hour or maybe 45 minutes. I go to the sea, I walk next to the sea, fresh air and good workout. And I also like clear my head from the day's issues and problems. And I go back home and I'm ready for bed. Bad habit number 6. Staying awake or taking forever to sleep. Man, I had such a hard time to fall asleep before. Like in the past 2 years, with all the issues and problems I had, I stayed in bed for like hours to fall asleep. And I finally get fed up, I get up, and I work some more, and I eat some more, and I just snack the whole night. to the early hours of the morning. Then I sleep like at 6 a.m. and I wake up 4 hours later. I didn't have much sleep, I didn't have good food. It was all affecting my mood in a very bad way. It also made me get up with like a bad headaches, all contributing to the same pain and problem that I had for almost 2 years. Now what I do now, like I said, I go for a walk in the morning, I do stretches during the day, I go for a walk in the night. So all this, including my daily work, is really tiring me up. So when I go back to bed, I hit the bed and I'm asleep in like 15 to 20 minutes. I wake up around 6 a.m. sometimes 7 a.m. and I sleep around 11 p.m. getting some good 7-8 hours that I never had before. Waking up with good attitude, no headaches, no weight gained, nothing, just peaceful mornings and good night's sleep. Bad habit number 7. Now this one gonna sound really weird to you, but believe it or not, I didn't think it's important to have a normal healthy bed that isn't broken. I didn't think it's a priority. I slept on a broken bed for over 6 years. It has like one of its 8 legs broken, so it was slanted down and curved in the middle. The worst bed you can ever sleep on. And it turned out after I went to the doctor and he asked me right away, "Is your bed okay?" And I said it has a broken leg. And he said, "This is why you're having a bad neck. Your whole back is sleeping in a very bad posture for 8 hours a day. So it's obvious it's gonna give you headaches and back pain every single day. You're not giving your back any break, not during the day or the night." And not only that, not only my bed was broken, but the desk chair I sat on for 16 hours, the base of it was broken from one side. So I sat down for 16 hours on a slanted chair, giving my hips hell all throughout the day. Even the table I worked on, it was wobbling a little bit, which made my eyes work harder to focus on the screen for every 5 minutes. After I got the x-ray and the result, I threw out the bed. I got a better bed with a solid base, so no legs under it. I got a better mattress with memory foam structure on the top, and my sleep completely changed. I sleep for 8 hours without waking up. That was impossible before. I used to wake up every 5 minutes to turn around. I had back pain even when I'm sleeping. I never thought someone can wake up this peaceful from a night's sleep like I did after I threw out my old bed. I thought back pain and headaches is like the normal result of just sleeping. Man, I was wrong. The whole thing completely changed for me. I also threw out my chair and threw out my desk, and I got a better one that supports my lower back and my neck, like a gaming chair with the support to the neck and the lower back. My life is completely different now. We artists have really one tool, and that is our body. If it's working on 10% of its strength, that means you can only produce 10% of what you want to do at the end of the day. So it's very basic. We don't have another body to use. We only have our body to take care of, because art is really demanding and exhausting craft, so you need a good body to handle it. Sadly, I didn't know that before it was too late. So hopefully if you're hearing this, maybe you can catch it before it goes for too long like it did with me. Bad habit number 8. This one is a bit far away from art and more toward the psychology of people in general. Before, it was like a daily struggle to me to go throughout a day without stress or anxiety or dealing with other people negativity. I stressed out about the rent, the bills, the work itself, and I was also anxious about the atmosphere in the country I'm living in, especially in the country with a lot of bad political history and all that. I kept hearing the news, it's always bad, and with all that, I used to be in a relation with a lot of people around me that were really negative, 24/7. No matter what events they pass through, they always turn things negative. I'm sure everyone hearing this know these people. They just leech up to you and just suck all your energy out. I ended up like a sounding board for them, taking all the negative radiation for over 3 years. Till I finally fell into like deep depression, chronic depression because of them. But right now I no longer have any stress in my life. Like 2-3 months ago, I just know that bills gonna sort itself out, the rent gonna sort itself out. It always work out, so worrying about it doesn't help at all. It doesn't change any facts about it. As for the anxiety, I throw out my TV. I get rid of my TV and no longer watch the news at all. So what would anxiety or stress actually bring other than bad health and bad time? And what helped me in this mindset is just getting rid of the negative people around me. I realized there is really no point being with negative people. They will never change. As Les Brown, the motivational speaker, said,
say, birds of a feather flock together. You run around with losers, you will end up a loser. Unconsciously, you will pick up their ways, you'll pick up their habits, you'll pick up, most importantly, their attitude about life. If you're around cynical, negative people all the time, you will become cynical and negative.
So I now only gather motivated people around me. Motivated people will make your life a million times better. They will encourage you, they will cheer you up, they will push you toward your dreams. You're gonna end up getting the same attitude out of them for yourself. This will highly affect the quality, not just the quality of your art, but also the quantity of your art. You will do more work, you will be more motivated, you will have great ideas. I went from making a video every like 4-5 months, sometimes 6 months for one video, and they were like 5-minute speed painting. Now I do like a video a week because I have a lot more time for myself instead of listening to people's problems. Wasting it listening to negative people bitch about the unfairness of the world for hours and hours without an end. Bad habit number 9. Cluttered workspace. Back in the previous 2 years when I fell into depression, I stopped looking after my workspace. I left clutter everywhere, papers, books, tools everywhere around. It was so crowded I couldn't even walk straight to my desk. I have to like jump over a couple of things to get there. I had closed windows, no plants, no fresh air. All this added to the anxiety I used to have. I really hated going to my workplace. I had like a panic attack every time I get to my workplace because of this clutter all around. Now I had enough time to clean up, rearrange my workplace. I put my tools in my drawers, I collect trash, throw it out, opening the windows. I added living plants around me. I also put it like scent candles, and the place just looked more organic, more alive. I really love coming here to work every day. It puts a smile on my face when I open the doors. I can't wait to sit and work every single day. It's completely changed my attitude toward my workplace and toward my art. Bad habit number 10. Discarding pain. Not going to the doctor for checkup. When you are a teenager or in your early 20s, you don't really think too much about your health. You think you're gonna get over the pain in a day or two. You just learn to walk things off, you know. Sooner or later this will catch up with you like it did with me. I'm now in my early 30s, and I kept disregarding all the signs that my body was giving me about the pain in my back, and I just walk it off. You know, but your body is eventually gonna give up on you, and you're gonna have to pay the price sooner or later like I did. Now what I do now, if there's any kind of pain I have that will continue for over 2 to 3 days, I have to go and do a quick checkup. I no longer live like a tooth pain for a year, and I did before. Believe me, I lived my tooth pain for over 2 years before going to the doctor, after it went completely bad. So going to the doctor may be worrying for you like it was for me, but believe me, finding what's wrong with your body is much better than keeping it in the dark, getting worse and worse every day. Always remember, your health as an artist comes first. Before you learn how to draw a face or figure drawing, or know how Andrew Loomis drew the head or Frank Lively drew the head, your health is priority number 1. Don't do what I did. I'm paying for it right now. It's really, really painful what I'm going through right now. All this could have been avoided with normal checkups, with taking better care of myself. Because I didn't put my health as a priority for years and years. But hopefully now all this has changed. Hopefully it's not too late for me. And hopefully this will continue from now on, putting my health as priority number one. Now I know this isn't the art tutorial you are looking for, but for me this video is like the most important video I ever did or will do in the future. So keep in mind that you can always learn how to draw anytime you want, but you cannot draw if you physically cannot draw. Keep that in mind. So I hope this video makes you change your mind about your situation. If you're suffering from any of these bad habits, please try to fix it before it's too late. Get rid of the bad habits in your life and you will have an amazing and creative drawing sessions that you didn't have before. You never know, but even art blocks can be just a simple reaction of your mind, of your body to some of these bad habits. And I wish you all a healthy and happy art journey, and I will see you in the next video.